YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy T, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video, guys, is going to be on 5 running backs that you should be stashing starting for week 8. Yes, guys, for week 8, I got 5 stash running backs. And with no further ado, guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. And also, guys, if you want to show support to the channel, go sign up for my OnlyFans. Nothing weird going over there, just a different platform like everybody else use Patreon. So with no further ado, let's start. The first running back, guys, that you should be stashing is from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's JaMycal Hasty. Yes, guys, JaMycal Hasty. And the reason why, guys, because you know they traded James Robinson. So Travis Etienne, he's a small back. He's been playing really good for the last 2 to 3 weeks, but you got to assume that he's volatile because he's small, right? Until we see him do it. Like a Derrick Henry done it for a couple of years. Alvin Kamara done it. We need to see him be healthy, right? So he had a foot injury. That was just a rare injury. That wasn't nothing about him being soft or can't take hits, but it happened. So I say you need to be stashing JaMycal Hasty. He's the backup. All right, guys, so moving on to the next guy is Snoop Conner. These guys are both the backups, so you should be stashing both of these guys to see what happened. Maybe Snoop Conner gets goal line carries. Maybe it's JaMycal Hasty. Maybe they implement all 3 of them, right? So at least you can go and stash these guys. It's not going to cost you. JaMycal Hasty's on the waiver wire right now in a 12-man league, and I seen him on the waiver wire in a 14-team league. So Snoop Conner's out there on every single league. Nobody's picked up Snoop Conner. Maybe somebody just because they like Snoop Conner. So guys, make sure you pick up and stash Snoop Conner. These are 2 guys that you can wait out and see what happens, who gets this second role. Because somebody's going to be able to get a rushing role, right? Because like James Robinson, they need somebody to be able to take on those carries. Is it going to be Hasty? Because Hasty plays special teams. He could just be a special teams active guy. It could be Snoop Conner, right? So make sure you pick up both of these guys. Moving on to my third guy, my third stash for week 8, guys, is Zamir White. Yes, I said what I said, Zamir White. And listen, Josh Jacobs, you killing it. I ain't got nothing negative to say about you, bruh. To me, you look like one of the #1 RBs. I'd rather have you over Nick Chubb the way you look. Maybe I ain't watched Nick Chubb enough. I watched Nick Chubb a couple games and a couple plays, highlight plays. But Josh Jacobs, damn, bro, you killing it. So, but he's never played a full season without being hurt. So with him not playing a full season but never missing a game, I think you need to stash Zamir White. This could be an outlier of the year. He could go all 17 weeks and never get hurt. But that don't mean a stash is not going to kill you. Zamir White's out there on the waivers. People have dropped him that tried to hold him in the beginning. So you can go get Zamir White and just stash. Again, this is how you stay ahead of the waiver wires. Stash is staying ahead of it. It's not waiting till he's down, let me go try to bid on him. No, stash is just keeping you 3 to 4 weeks ahead of the waiver wire, right? So stash this guy for a couple of weeks. Zamir White, he could come in and have especially if you're the Josh Jacobs guy, I think you need to go handcuff him with Zamir. Yes, I said what I said. All right, moving on, guys, to my 4th running back. And my 4th running back that you should be stashing is Cam Akers, guys. Yes, I said it, Cam Akers. And the reason why you should be stashing Cam Akers, guys, is because it's a lot of deals getting done. The trade deadline is coming up. We don't know what's going to happen. I could see them trading off Cam Akers for pennies, right, just to get him off, put him somewhere else. I could see him holding on to him and just keeping him. But why would you do that? Because you're just like a asset that's depleting. So you need to go ahead and get him off right now, especially with people needing running backs. And, you might not be able to get no 1st or 2nd round for him, but you could get a 5th or something like that for Cam or a conditional pick or whatever it may be. I think it'll be fine. So, guys, stash Cam Akers. You don't know where he's going to end up. So if he end up on a real elite team that got a great offensive line, then Cam Akers back, Cam Akers and stuff, and now he's actually being fantasy valuable, top 32 fantasy valuable, right? So that's what Cam Akers, you can expect from Cam Akers. All right, guys, let's move on to my 5th and final stash for week 8. And I also talked about this guy. I told some people to start him last week, which it wasn't bad for some, but to me, only having like 6 points, it wasn't a great start. But for as the question in a vacuum, I answered the question correctly. But it's Ajay Pacheco. They said he was the starter. So guys, we know Clyde can miss games or whatever. Maybe they rotate him and Clyde maybe never get hurt because they rotating him. But Ajay Pacheco needs to be on people's rosters because you don't ever know what's gonna happen. And if this guy goes out, you're gonna see a bunch of comments on Twitter. Man, why did I let him go? Well, they said they was gonna start him, but they didn't, so I had to move on. Stash this guy. This is a stash. This is one of the best stashes you can have. This guy, they said he's a starter. So how many times you gonna be a starter, gonna be a stash? That's rarely in fantasy where a guy is saying he's starting, even though he might not get a lot of carries, but he's a stash. You can stash a guy that's split in the backfield. That's a hellified stash right there. So me, I'm stashing Isaiah Pacheco. So guys, I'm not going to hold you up on this video. Guys, but make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. And also, guys, if you want to support the channel, go to OnlyFans. Nothing weird over there. Don't be scared of going on OnlyFans, because I'm not going over there to take off any clothes or show you anything like that. I'm actually providing fantasy football content on a different platform, trying to be cutting edge, trying to be a pioneer, a trailblazer. Everybody went to Patreon. There's nothing wrong with Patreon, right? I'm just trying to be different. I came in, I've been on this, just going on my 3rd year. So I had to do something different, maybe to catch y'all eye, catch y'all ear. So guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all be safe. Peace.